Okay, I'm gonna unbraid my hair now. When I was in Nashville, my first job in prison was in the kitchen. I got stuck in dish duty because that's where they put me. And like I didn't mind washing the dishes at first, but it was so hard because some of the dishes were so heavy. Like like insane heavy, like a pan the size of a small car. And I was trying to get oatmeal out of it, and all the girls just stood around and laughed at me. They literally pointed at me, laughed, and they were like, "Look at that stupid you know what. She can't even wash a pan." And it made me feel so bad because I'm trying to do my job, and um the other girls won't help me at all, and they're just standing there laughing at me because I can't figure out how to get oatmeal out of a pan. And I tried, but I couldn't lift the pan. How am I supposed to get oatmeal out of a pan when no one will help me pick up the pan to pour the oatmeal out of the pan to clean the pan? So, that's when I started hating my job because no one would help me. They would just stand around and laugh at me, and no one would help me. And so I hated the kitchen. I started hating the kitchen because I had no help. The other girls would just laugh at me, and I couldn't figure out I couldn't figure out how to get the oatmeal out of the pan. And I couldn't. I couldn't pick up the pan because it was really, really heavy. And I couldn't figure out how to get the oatmeal out, and no one would help me. So, and then most of the time I worked in the kitchen, I was by myself. I never had help. I had all these pots and pans to do, and no one would help me. And everyone's like, wash the dishes, wash the dishes, wash the dishes. And I'm one girl. How can one girl clean all the dishes in a prison? And I tried to clean all the dishes, but there's just so many, and they just kept coming and coming and coming. And eventually I would get help, but because I was a hard worker and I tried to do my job, half the time they would just leave and I guess do other things and just leave me alone in the dish room with 100 dishes to do and no help at all.